Daenerys, Stormborn of the House Targaryen, the first of her name, the Unburnt, Queen of Meereen, Queen of the Andals and the First Men, Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea, Breaker of Chains, and Mother of Dragons. I didn't! Didn't take 10 times. Shit.
I think you missed a couple.
Welcome back to His or Hers. I'm Khaleesi Kaylee.
A girl has no name.
So today we're talking about who the strongest character on Game of Thrones is. Female edition. Is it Thrones or Throne?
Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones.
We argue about this all the time while we're watching the show, before the show, after the show, in our leisure time. It's ridiculous. So we want you guys to help us decide.
So careful for spoilers if you're not caught up with the season. We are going to be jumping back and forth from season to season. So I'll give you a couple seconds to exit out of this page. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. You guys gone? Alright. I can't believe they killed off Sansa Stark.
I know, after she gave birth. What the fuck?
Just kidding.
Or is he? If you're watching this video, I assume you should be caught up with Game of Thrones, so that's not an us problem. That's a you problem. Figure it out. Who's gonna go first, me or you?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. So in my opinion, the girl without a name, Arya Stark, is the strongest female character. Arya Stark has never lost a sense of herself. So in other words, she's never forgot who she really is. Even though she's taken up numerous identities throughout the seasons, up until recently she claimed to be no one, but she never could let go of Arya Stark. Deep down inside, she's always kept true to the Stark name. Even though the odds have never favored her, she has managed to overcome every obstacle that has been put in front of her. If you're caught up with the season, most recently, when she was stabbed multiple times, she just shook it off like a badass. Obviously, a few shanks to the stomach can't keep Arya Stark down. That would have killed anyone else. It would have killed anybody else.
Jon Snow.
It did.
Spoiler!
I can't believe they didn't bring him back.
That was really sad. I love him.
We digress, though. There are many characters in Game of Thrones that are overpowered, that have too much power, and for that reason are hard to relate to. Arya Stark is much more relatable than any other female character. As a little girl, she had everything taken away from her. She left her homeland to go to a foreign land to become a ninja. Who doesn't like ninjas?
There's no ninjas in this show. Don't let him trick you.
In the most horrendous way possible. She saw her whole family executed in such a gruesome way. She saw Ned Stark die. She saw her brother and her mother died. She's gone through a lot. It's completely understandable that she wants vengeance. As human beings, we want justice. And if we can't get justice, we want the closest thing to it. In her case, murder. I can relate to that.
How does a little girl relate to you?
I also joined an assassin death cult that you do not know of. If someone took out my family and in a similar fashion, I would definitely be scratching names off my list.
As a fact, I know that the strongest female character on this show is not Arya. It's actually Daenerys, Stormborn of the House Targaryen. She knows when people are being unjust and unfair to other people, and I think that's something that we all admire about her. She defines the word strong. When people try to push this girl around, she pushes back 10 times. She does not let anyone tell her how she's going to live or do things. She's a queen that takes orders from no one. Drink that bottle, full throttle. Do not put that in there. And you want to know what happens to people that disobey? Queen Khaleesi, Daenerys, they get burned.
Daenerys is almost like a goddess. She can't be burnt. She has dragons. She has a huge army. Who the fuck can relate to that?
She has dragons. She has 3 of them. They're so cute, and I want one.
Earthquake! Whoa!
No, it's just the dragons flying over. They're connected. Targaryens and dragons just go together like hand in hand. People rally behind her. Like, I have never seen people believe in something so hard. And for that kind of talent, people obviously believe that she's the rightful heir to the Iron Throne. She has gained followers all on her own. The reason why she's so successful is from her own hands. Yes, she's had help, a little bit of help on the way, but that's the thing. She asked for no help. People just give it to her. She's come from tragic to being a legend. And that is something that Arya can never, ever amount to in my books. I feel like I'm talking about a presidential election right now. Every time she gets on screen, it's like this powerful feeling overcomes your body. Her storyline and scenes never disappoint. They are filled with action and dragons and unsullied and fights and stabs and all this stuff. It's so exciting that it makes you almost disappointed when they don't put her scene in the episode. They replace it with this child's scene, and I'm sitting there like holding on for dear life. Her storyline was so freaking boring. I mean, how many times can we see her wiping dead people? I mean, okay, 5 episodes is a little much. No?
It's like Batman in Batman Begins, where Batman goes and trains with the League of Shadows. The first 45 minutes, it was a little slow. I was like, okay, yeah, he's training.
And you were probably bored.
I wasn't, though, because he was gaining the knowledge he needed to eventually become a badass. And that's exactly what Arya Stark did. Arya Stark is the Batman of Game of Thrones.
So who do you think the stronger of the 2 female characters is? The Mother of Dragons?
Or the girl with no name?
Make sure you give us a thumbs up on this video. And if you like what you saw and you want to keep seeing more stuff like you saw, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
If you disagree with our 2 picks, let us know in the comments below who you think is the stronger of the female characters.
And for everyone that agrees with me, I will send you a dragon personally once I find them.
They don't exist.
They do. They're like dinosaurs.